All right, well,
we made it to the Ox Tongue shelter. I didn't think we'd hit this year. It's pretty awesome. We came the back way, which was kind of neat. We've never come from Dorset here. We've always, for some reason, we've always took that long way around.
well, no, it's the long way around, but not really, because if the lake's open, you're always going to come in from that side. But if the lake's closed, you're coming in from this side. So that's why. Anyways, what do we want to?
I want to do a quick walk around on the 2024 MXZ 137 850 E-TEC. This thing's been a solid unit this year. The 2023, I had some growing pains with it. Starter, which was the button. We had the button actually broke for changing your modes. There's a few things. The rear suspension, I had a problem with it. Maybe my belly, but who knows? But it was all worked out. But it was one of those things that I wanted to start the year off fresh with the 2024, and I really haven't had no issues with this year with it. We've got 2,200 kilometers on it, maybe a bit more, but solid, no complaints, zero hiccups. The thing runs solid and rides like amazing, and I didn't really touch anything on it. I mean, I changed out the skis, but that's my own preference. I wanted to give Curve a little review, and although I didn't have to change out the skis, I was happy I did because I just left them on. So, but yeah, it's kind of unchanged from the 2023. Obviously the MXZ badging's different, and they got rid of the Renegade branding on this.
One change, idler wheel in the skid.
Oh yeah, and the skid, the rear skid has the idler wheel placement, which you'll hear me talk about when I'm putting the scratchers on. Smart Shox are amazing. I still love those. I think they're a game changer in the industry. We put on the LED handguard lights or signal lights. I thought that was going to be an awesome add-on, and it is, but I can't believe no one else bought into it. I mean, we can count on one hand the number of people we've seen on the trails with those signal lights, but
and two of them weren't skidoos.
Yeah, they were aftermarket, which you can get. However, that would be something nice to see Skidoo put on from the factory as a standard equipment, and maybe more people would use them. And then the one guy we rode with last weekend, he didn't even use them right. He was in the middle of our pack and had the green light on all day. So there's that problem too, is people don't understand what they're actually for. Drew and I are really pretty good with using these things, but it is user controlled. It's a reason why the brake light on your car is automatic, because if they made it user controlled, nobody would turn it on. But yeah, it's the 137. Energy Power Sports is an awesome dealer. Make sure you shop there. Spring order's on right now. We've got the Fast Track studs that we put on there. Exact same setup as last year. No change on that. 1.25 inch rip saw with 1.35 Fast Track Top Gun studs, and the 12 pieces Trail Blizzard scratchers, which are really good, and they work with the 2024 Smart Shox. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have any complaints with the sled. You'll notice they changed the riser. They went with the standard riser. I was gonna swap it out with my old adjustable one, but you know what? I didn't need to. It's actually a fairly decent height, so I really didn't have to change that out at all. I do kind of miss the forward adjustable riser like the 23 had, but but it can be added on if I really need to. But it's a great sled. So I think that there's enough change with the 2025s that I'm going to do an upgrade to the 2025. I want to try that RX front A-arms, and the RX ski. I think that's going to be more comparable with this curve ski that we've got on here. So I think we're going to probably go that route for 2025, but we'll see.
Maybe a Raz RX front end swap on the 18.
No, we won't go that crazy. But
I want to try the skis out. They look,
yeah,
they look killer.
The skis are getting into the CNA or curve type area with a single keel, and
it's actually a 2-stage keel on the RX. It's a really deep keel that the carbide will sit into.
So yeah, we really, like I said, I have no complaints with the 2024. It's been flawless, like literally flawless. Thing runs like a top. It starts minus 40, no problem, and it just keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of these for sale, used. You're not going to be regretting it if you get into something like this with the Smart Shox. It's an amazing platform for sure.
And also the changes that they've made to the BRP Go app have made it a million times better. For the past 2 seasons with the big gauge, the app has just been basically non-functional, and just having it on the phone on the dash of mine and the previous sled we had always was way more reliable. But they've done something. They made some good updates to the app this year, and despite what a lot of people say, the BRP Go app and the 10.25 gauge are now actually good. And next year, embedded maps with GPS, breadcrumbing, no buddy tracking, they said at the moment, but it is going to be laying you a breadcrumb, and you'll be able to see the trails.
Yeah, they're always working on. I think the big thing with BRP Go that they got rid of that reroute. They've changed the way that works. It used to always pop up on the screen. It wouldn't go away until you hit OK, and they ditched that, and now it's a little small icon that may pop up, and you can skip it. Can't say anything bad about this one. It's a gem for sure.
Well,
yeah.
Do you want to keep this adventure going?
Yeah, let's get going. We've got a lot of riding to do yet, please. One thing I didn't talk about in that review video is how much I love that adjustable brake lever.
Oh yeah.
It's insane.
Pretty cool.